are live. And it is episode, what is it? Episode 75. How about that? As usual, we wait for people to get over from the Ramsey show, which just ended, over on YouTube. Let's see, what do? I put my email address in the chat, stevemoney@gmail.com. We're simulcasting on the YouTube and the Twitch. Get a few views over on the Twitch. Anybody that sees the stuff is good. Make better financial decisions is always good, even for video game players or people that watch video game players play video games. Let's see, donations. HTTPS. The S is the secured version. PayPal.me/Coach Steve Money. What up, AJ? Shroud of what? Shroud Codex? No, that's just a book. That's not a thing. I don't know what Shroud is. What the heck are you talking about, AJ? Oh, he's a gamer, streamer. I see. Yeah, I always want to play. I always want to play the game. You know, I have watched one of the face models that did one of the characters from Last of Us 2. I watched her play highlights of it. It wasn't a full playthrough that she showed on the YouTube. I think she did a full one on her Patreon, I think. Came in and thought that's what I was talking about. Oh, because I was just saying I'm simulcasting on YouTube and Twitch. And I've been doing that for a while, and we do get a few views from over there. Alright, looks like it might be a light day in the chat today. Oh well, we'll do what we gotta do. We got AJ. AJ used to be good at first-person shooter games and don't have time to be good anymore, so he'll watch Shroud play from time to time for nostalgia. Like what games do you watch him play? The Call of Duties and stuff, or the Battle Royales? Move that there. And I guess let's start. You know what day it is. 7 a.m. waking up in the morning. Gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs. Gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal. Seeing everything, the time is going. Ticking on and on, everybody's rushing. Gotta get down to the bus stop. Gotta catch my bus. I see my friends kicking in the front seat, kicking in the back seat. Gotta make my mind up for what seat can I take. It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, yeah. Partying, yeah. Fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Live from Columbus, OH, it's the Ramsey Show Aftershow show, where we talk about the Ramsey Show YouTube chat, and the people in it, and all things financial, and whatever else I want to talk about. I'm your host, Coach Steve Money. I am a certified Ramsey Solutions financial coach, and not only that, I'm a Ramsey preferred financial coach. And you can schedule your free consultation assessment by emailing your contact info to CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com. You can also reach me on Instagram, where I did post today. There's something in my story. And Twitter, both Instagram and Twitter, Coach Steve Money, no spaces. And if you'd like to donate to the channel so I can make it better, that's paypal.me/Coach Steve Money. And yes, I forgot to put that up. It says, congrats, you did it. You made it through boot camp, and now you're ready to unlock the rest of the features in Ramsey Preferred Coach. All you need to do is sign the agreement we sent to your email. And I did that, so yeah. Let's see. Oh, AJ, Apex Legends and PUBG. Yeah, my son has played Apex Legends. I think it's neat too, AJ. Thank you, sir. Let's see what we got here. The Ramsey Show hosts today were Ken Coleman and Dr. John Deloney, friend of the Aftershow and author of Redefining Anxiety. He also, which I didn't know until today, he has a partnership with the online therapy company BetterHelp. Go to betterhelp.com/Deloney, as you can see right there. That's our boy right there. Excuse me. And let me rudely check my... Because, you know, I'm keeping it real. Alrighty. You just stop saying alrighty then. Market report. And it's too low. Yes. Alright. Speaking of low, all indices down today. As you can see, the one that was worst of these four was the NASDAQ. And the Dow was the best performing of these four, only down 42%. Crypto was up today, which is interesting because of a story I have coming later. There's your currency market. US dollar up on the yen again, I think it was yesterday as well, and US dollar up on the Canadian dollar as well today. Not so much against the Australian dollar. So sorry. A little bit more Diet Coke. Let's see what else I know what I need to do. Let's see. Did I want to say anything about? Oh, yeah. So this is from the Motley Fool. Why Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Ethereum investors are panicking today. Excuse me again. The International Monetary Fund, otherwise known as the IMF, takes aim at cryptocurrency, and so does Congress. So I guess they don't like that. IMF is leery of countries adopting cryptocurrencies as their national currencies. I don't know of any that are doing that. Maybe some tiny ones or something. I don't know of any that are doing that. Maybe we'll see in the article here. Congress is nervous too, but eager to tax cryptocurrency profits. Of course they are. The net outcome of all this may secure a long future for Bitcoin and its peers. Oh, okay, so it's good news. That says Bitcoin right there. They should have me proofread these. Let's see. Cryptocurrencies under attack Friday, both inside the U.S. and without. Twin reports this morning. Learned the IMF not a fan of cryptocurrency, and that Congress getting serious about taxing people's profits from investments in cryptocurrencies. Let's see. So what? It says right there. On the IMF front, this multinational financial organization argues in a blog post this week that crypto is not suitable for use as a national currency. Oh, a step El Salvador took last month. Okay. I wonder if that's the only one. I'll look that up if I remember. In most cases, risks and costs outweigh potential benefits. Calling crypto, such as Bitcoin, extremely volatile, not good for people who need to store value, and unrelated to the real economy. IMF argues crypto will not prove popular in countries with stable inflation and exchange rates and credible institutions. And of course, China has said, no, we're not doing any of that. This person sees both good news and bad news in the report. One hand, yes, clear trend for it going forward. Appears to be for governments and international organizations working with governments to try to layer new reporting requirements, taxes, and other regulations on the cryptocurrencies, which could diminish their attractiveness to investors and users alike. Right, with it, because without all those, much more attractive. But on the other hand, suspects that Congress may get its hand caught in the cookie jar on this one. Once Washington becomes convinced it can profit from taxing other people's cryptocurrency profits, it may become addicted to the new revenue stream and afraid to see it cut off. So legislators may therefore become more inclined to regulate than ban cryptocurrencies outright. Alright, well, that eventually made sense to me. Oh, let's see. Ellie just popped in. What up? Let's see who. Maddie Bags is in the hizzy. Cindy Bear is in the hizzy. Sid is in the hizzy. That's me trying to be cool. I don't need Team Snapchat to message me while I'm doing my show. I wonder if you can turn that off. Anyway, let's see what I had. An article that I can't read because of my ad blocker. Basically, the deal is, I saw enough of it, is said my girlfriend co-signed my mortgage. I paid the mortgage for 4 years plus a $125,000 down payment. She paid the utilities for 4 years. Now she wants half of the money when he sells it. They are not together anymore. And he had her co-sign it, or asked her to, I don't know, because he already had a mortgage. And so she co-signed it. And so, I forget what his question was, is that fair or something like that. But, you know, the answer to that was, of course, if her name is on, you know, if her name is on it, if her name is on it alone, then basically all you would have to do is stop paying on it, and she could pay it. She would have to pay it or sell it herself. You're out the money you put into it, but you know, at least you'd be done as far as that. So she doesn't want to you know, give up her stake in it for just paying the utilities for 4 years. Then that would be the way to go. I thought that was interesting. Maddie Baggs says there's not a good idea to co-sign. You are correct, sir. Not for anybody for any reason. No. Clay watches a couple guys sometimes that play Call of Duty Warzone. They're insane. Alright, well, yeah, a lot of people like to watch people play video games. I'm not one of them. Like I said, I watch it like if it's the creator of the game that's playing it, maybe, or somebody that's involved in making it. I've done that a little bit, but not much. Happy Friday to you too, Joe. Ellie says never co-sign for anything with anyone except your spouse. This includes your parents, siblings, children. Never, never, never. That's right. 3 nevers. 3 never is probably enough. Got to do 5 or 6. Hey, look at this ad. Motley Fool returns. Their stock advisor, 592%. S&P 500, 137%. How about that? Let's see what else we got. Oh, upcoming streams. Told you I posted on Instagram today. The Ramsey Show Aftershow show is on every weekday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, right after the Ramsey Show YouTube video ends. On Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, father-daughter video gaming resumes as Bella and I start playing Portal 2's co-op test chambers. We previously did a full playthrough of the wonderful co-op game It Takes Two, which took 13 streams. And you can find them in the video gaming playlist on the Coach Steve Money YouTube channel. And I will usually start a live stream just for chatting if the Ramsey Show mod has not posted that day's show by 10 a.m. Eastern Time, as was the case again today. So that makes 6 times in the past 3 weeks that we've done that. So if it's early morning and the Ramsey Show is not posted yet, come to my channel and we'll be chatting in there most likely. Did I say everything on here? Yes. Number 1 stream. Tuesdays. We're going to try to do that every single Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, board gaming with Stephen Glenn. Let's see what else. Steve, what do you think about Texas and Oklahoma possibly going to the SEC? It's done. Matty Baggs, SEC invited them. They said they're going. So the agreement right now is that they go start there in 2025. I bet they work out a deal where it happens earlier. Because I think the teams that are left in the Big 12 will be trying to get out of there and go elsewhere. So, yeah, I mean, as far as whoever's left, I mean, maybe a few of them might join the Big 10, but Big 10 will still be a way lesser conference, and maybe not in the next couple years, but eventually that's going to hurt recruiting for Ohio State, because they, why wouldn't they go to Texas or Oklahoma if they weren't going to already to one of the current SEC schools, because that conference is going to have so much more power. Clay says that never should have happened. We don't need Texas and Oklahoma and the SEC. Yeah, and we better not ever find out that they asked to join the Big Ten. I don't know that they did, but if the commissioner doesn't seem to be that good for the Big Ten. So, and welcome to College Football Talk. Joe doesn't like Mizzou or A&M in the SEC. Yeah, all right. So, but they're immediately. They already have the ESPN TV deal, and they're immediately a stronger conference. They were already probably the best conference, but as far as like what kids would go there. With name, image, and likeness now, the quarterback for the presumptive starter, he hasn't been named the starter yet, but the presumptive starter for Alabama. Hardy has over $800,000 in name, image, and likeness deals, and he hasn't taken a meaningful snap in the in college. I think he might have played a little bit last year, perhaps. So, yep, already stronger. So, and that means, I mean, the if they go to the 12-team playoff, Ohio State, should still get in as of now. But like I said, it's going to be with that conference being stronger. Ohio State's going to lose some California kids and Texas kids that they're getting now. They probably would lose them to the SEC. All right, as you can see here from CNN Business, Disney and Walmart mandate vaccines for employees. So that's everybody. We've been talking about this for the past couple of days. Different companies saying they were doing it. But Disney and Walmart are two of America's largest employers. So let's see, when are they got to start being vaccinated? 60 days to get vaccinated. Employees still working from home must provide proof of vaccination prior to their return to work. Walmart said all of its U.S.-based corporate employees must be vaccinated by October 4th. They had previously announced that in some locations where the COVID-19 infections have been rising, that they were going to require masks again in those stores in those areas. There it is. In early November, Walmart announced all employees are required to wear masks inside again, regardless of vaccination status, in places with substantial or high transmission. New policy is effective immediately. Okay, so maybe it was just employees. Customers will not be. Okay, but will be strongly encouraged. And facilities will post signs to remind them of the CDC's new guidelines. Live financial advice equals join the SEC. You got it. You got it. That's pretty good, Ted. Cindy. Sorry. And again from CNN Business, consumer spending and incomes rose while a key measure of inflation dipped in June. Key measure of inflation showed price increases slowing down in June while America's incomes and spending rose, signaling better than expected momentum in the economic recovery. And maybe a little good news that let's see, the pandemic era inflation spikes will be temporary. I'm surprised it didn't say transitory, as is the code word with that, instead of using temporary. And Peter out on their own. Interesting phrasing there. Investors had their doubts about whether that will hold true, but Friday's data should tamp down market fears about out-of-control inflation. And that's, as I didn't see any explanation for the market. Where is that? There it is, back up there. U.S. market. As far as for this, I didn't see any type of explanation for it. And they never truly know. They just basically guess. This is a key indication. Inflation indicator up 3.5 year over year in June for fastest gain since 1991. So that's probably what they're worried about, that there, as opposed to the better news in the other article. AMD up 3.15%. GameStop down. Alrighty. As you can see, those are the two recent 2 days ago and 7 hours ago. So that would be what, probably the past 2 days. I think it was, unless we skipped a day in there, but we had the pre-show chat. And so that will be up on my channel again if the Ramsey Show mod is not posted there. And to give my plugs again, my email address and the donation link are at the top of the chat. Once again, I'm your host, Coach Steve Money. I'm a certified Ramsey Solutions financial coach, and if any of you guys missed it, and thanks to all you guys for helping, some more than others, in ways that couldn't possibly even be imagined, a Ramsey Preferred coach as well. You can schedule a free consultation assessment by emailing your contact info to CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com, Instagram and Twitter, Coach Steve Money, no spaces. For donations, paypal.me/Coach Steve Money. Let's see, did I have anything else today? Oh, the Ohio fact of the day. Ohio has an area of 116,103 square miles. That's 116,103 square miles. It ranks 34th in state size, so that's quite a few of them bigger. But state size isn't the only thing that matters. Again, Ramsey Show Aftershow show, 6 p.m. Eastern Time weekdays, even after replays. Saturday, that is tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Father-daughter video game, Portal 2 co-op, number 1. So we'll be starting that co-op content from the beginning. And Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, board gaming with Stephen Glenn. And it's not on here, but I will probably do perhaps some kind of football, talk about the NFL season now that all training camps have opened. As of Tuesday, I think. And all of them have been practicing since Wednesday. Might do an NFL thing there. And Sunday, probably at least one stream, if not two. Perhaps a tech support stream. Or something like that. I have ordered a second webcam and mic, so I can have one at both work and home, and so because of that, that will probably lead to more streams as well. Ellie and Maddie Bags talking about baby steps. Alright, anybody else, what time is it, 6:30? Anybody else got anything today? There wasn't that much news there. I don't know if you saw. I mean, there was. I guess we can go over the stuff I didn't think was that important, even though I didn't think it was that important. Let's see. Anybody big really coming up on the earnings calendar? This is where they report. Their Virgin Galactic. They did a little space flight recently. Oh, Disney on August 12th. I am moving, or well, I have. I'll be able to get into my new apartment on August 14th. That's also my 53rd birthday. Let's see, Apple up, Tesla up. The rest of the usual suspects down here in the most followed on Google. 6 cruise ship passengers test positive for COVID. 4 of them had been vaccinated. 2 unvaccinated. Make of that what you will. Yeah, there's that. Article right there, and basically it means don't cosign. A deep new history of Tesla takes the shine off Elon Musk. Raw beef recall. Greater Omaha Packing recalls 295,000 pounds of raw beef for possible E. coli contamination. We did that one. A cache flood drive's use of Fed reverse repo to record. What? Cache flood drive's use of Fed reverse repo to record 1 trillion. Let's see what that means. Overabundance of cash in U.S. interest rate markets has, for the first time ever, pushed the amount that investors are parking at a major central bank facility to more than 1 trillion. Oh, I see. Okay. So basically, all the cash that's out there made one of the banks that is a federal. Oh, here's why I didn't understand it. Again, they need me to proofread. That should say reserve, Fed Reserve repository to record. Those crazy people with their abbreviations and misspellings. Crazy. Okay, that makes sense now. I'm glad you guys were here for that. Tesla's Musk denies demanding to be Apple CEO. Why would he do that? Did he ask to be? Calls App Store fee a global tax on the internet. Alright. Oh, a 2016 phone call in which Apple's Tim Cook discussed buying Tesla. That would have been interesting. Then your Tesla would have the little Apple logo on it and stuff. That would be cool, I guess. Alright, that's all I got. Have you guys typed anything interesting? No, they haven't, that I know of. Maddie Bags, they haven't said anything else about that lady. The last thing they talked about it was the day after, and they said she was with family and that she was in a good situation. Yep. Dave Ramsey went to the lake for sure. Probably, because it'll be on by Monday. It'll be August already. So yeah. Maddie Bags wants me to check out the article about the DoorDash driver being scammed. All right, I'll look for that. All right. Well, once again, kids, if you are not out and about enjoying the weekend. Where is it? Instagram. Saturday, 7:31, which is July 31st, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Bella and I will be playing some Portal 2 co-op. And like I said, at some point, if you get a notification that I'm going live, that means I'm probably either doing tech support or talking about football. Probably just examining, maybe just looking through the top couple of people at each position on the depth chart of each team, just to see how good they stack up, maybe, or something like that. I'll think of something, probably. Maddie Bags thought of a question, and you should just type the question and say, instead of saying you thought of a question. but I appreciate it. But see, now I have to wait. Cindy has to work all weekend. Are you able to turn it on while you're working, Cindy? Sorry about that. What's the difference between an index fund and a mutual fund? An index fund is a type of mutual fund. The index fund is it's determined by whatever it's indexing. Like the S&P index fund is it's a representative of all the stocks that are in that particular index. So like basically the top five. It's all right, Matty Bag. The top 500 companies basically, and the mutual funds that Dave talks about is managed mutual funds. That means people, or I'm sure with the help of computers and data and all that, they decide what funds go in there. Oh, Cindy shouldn't turn me on while she's turn the stream on while she's working. I understand that. You gotta make the bags. Gotta be worthy of the bags you're making. I got you. No problem on that. So but that's basically it on that, Matty Bags. You got it. Ellie says, you know how Dave advises people when they sell their homes to set the money aside to buy another house? Just waiting to see what she has going on there with that. Oh, okay. Maybe I know where she's going with that. It's possible. The only bad part of using this software to stream and going to both YouTube and Twitch is that it makes it like a 30-second delay, I think. Cindy says she does it every day. Yeah. Ellie said they threw all of it at debts and have been renting since, which has come to an end point because rental high here is now $3,200 a month. Matty Bag says that's crazy, and he is correct about that. Alright guys, I believe that's all I have for today. I appreciate all of you watching. I appreciate the subscriptions. I appreciate the notification bell being tapped. I appreciate the likings very much. And make smart financial decisions every day. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday. If not, then definitely on Monday, right? Maddie says $3,200 is nothing compared to the Hamptons. Okay, well, none of us are going to live in the Hamptons, I don't think. Not yet, anyway. Maybe sometime. Matty Bag says you're almost to 500 subs, like how Joey would say. That's right. Haven't seen her in like maybe three or 4 days. What up, Boosted? Boosted had to do a user testing test, so he was a little late. Yeah, we're out to about to end it here. I appreciate you coming in for the end there, Boosted. Thanks so much. You missed me announcing that I'm Ramsey Preferred Coach now, Boosted. Finished all the requirements of the Ramsey Preferred Boot Camp and was approved. Matty Bags type Steve, but then nothing else. Yeah, she's probably I think she's just tired because they are not sleeping through the night, apparently. neither of our BBs are. So, last I heard, they weren't sleeping through the night. So, oh, Clay missed that too, and he congratulates me. Thank you, sir. I think it's awesome as well. I appreciate it. Just more chance to help people. Absolutely. Alright guys, have a wonderful weekend and hope to see you soon. And yes, I wasn't on the right screen to end right there. But according to Boosted, I have to leave it up a little bit anyway.